Hey guys, it's Tracy, almost Southern Charm. I'm getting some morning stuff done before the baby wakes up. It's supposed to be a somewhat nice day today, and then we're supposed to get rain. So I just got the chicks' water changed out in the brooder, and they're doing good. We're gonna have an update on them a couple days. We're gonna try to do that on Thursdays. So we'll have some updated pictures of them. I'm gonna water my seedlings in the greenhouse. We'll see how they're doing and go from there. Well, this was going to be another video. My son is wanting to start worm farming. He's going to try to sell worms, fishing worms. So, we've got some gathered up, and I had them in this pot here, and came out this morning, and the food that I had put in there for the worms is all strung out, and a bunch of the soil is on the ground. I can't tell. There's not like paw prints or anything. It could have been Bruno. It could have been a coon. I'm not sure. There's still some apples left on the ground. I can't imagine Bruno would leave it laying around. And this is actually right outside our window here. This is our window. So, I don't know. I don't remember hearing anything, but I'd say it was a coon. We have coon problems. That's what, yeah. So we're going to have to figure out something about that, which Bub was going to do a video. We're not going to keep him in that pot. He's wanting to do a whole setup so he can do his worm farming. We're trying to get him set up with a local bait shop, see if they would be interested in purchasing worms off of him once we get set up. But he's going to do a video on that. He's been wanting to do a video. I was going to let him do it, but looks like we're going to have to figure out something about little scavengers, because it looks like that's going to be an issue. So, looks like I've got some broccoli coming up and maybe a couple tomatoes just starting to sprout. I got them in late, and again, those are the pellet or seed, seed pellets. They come in a little circle. They're dehydrated. You add them to water, and then they expand, and then you just put the seed in it. That's not how I was wanting to do it this year, but it is what it is. Again, we're slow on the go this year. We still got to get it. If this rain, if we don't get a couple of good days weather, which it's nice today, but it's just so wet. We can't even get our tractor up the hill to the garden. We've still got work to do up there, but we'll get it. Last year we were a little late, but seems like that's going to be the theme of our gardening. Our soil is it's got a lot of clay in it, so it holds the water really bad. So we got to take that into account. But yeah, if you guys didn't see my little plant markers, they are old blinds, and I'm actually going to show you guys how to make those. I got the idea from another YouTuber, and I cannot remember the guy's name. I think it was somebody from Texas. I'm sorry, but I can't remember his name. And it was a really good idea, but I don't know exactly how he did it. He just said they were from blinds. So I'm going to show you guys how I make mine. Before I go in, I'm going to go ahead and check on the coop girls. I believe this is last year's spinach that I planted. Must have been a seed that didn't take or something. Let's try. It's spinach. Tastes pretty good. Hopefully my dog didn't pee on it at some point. It doesn't taste like dog pee. Tastes pretty good. Hello, ladies. Cowtail. Who is this? Pepperoni. Pepperoni will take his camera. Won't ya? Lucy, why'd you do that for? I wasn't paying attention. Getting jealous? Were you getting jealous? Don't growl. It's the only time I get to pet you. And you don't like it. What do you think about that, Lucy? She don't like being petted. Isn't that weird? Alright, I'll leave you alone. Alright, so the plant labels. Sorry, that's kind of crazy sunlight right now. I tried to wait until the sun went down a little, or moved a little bit, but alright, so my trick that I learned off of another YouTuber, and again, I can't remember the guy's name, but old window blinds. Okay? I know a lot of us have these laying around. My parents gave me these, but we'll need some old window blinds, some scissors. My dad wrapped these in electrical tape for me. The thing about these are that they're plastic of some sort, so they won't like break down. I know I've used wooden popsicle sticks before, and they just break down. So then they fade, and just a pain. So cut all these little strings off. I mean, unless you want to use it, just cut it up however you can. I don't know. I'm sure you could use it for something, but we'll get a piece off here. And you can leave it this width, but I found that it was a little big for my seed pellets. So what I did, I will show you. So I cut it, I'm gonna say that's about, I don't know, 5 inches or so. And then I cut it down the middle. Cut it down the middle, and it cuts real easy and nice. Okay, and then I cut a little angle, so you have a point to go down into the soil. Okay, and depending on your scissors, you could cut multiples of these. Alright, so just like that, and then you take your Sharpie. You might be better off using a paint pen. Again, I'm not sure. That's my first batch in the greenhouse there. So then you mark it stick it down in the soil. There you go. All right, so take your scissors, do a little cut, okay. This one's a little cracked, so I'm just gonna cut one out of it. Then you cut it down the middle, like that. Okay, you could go ahead and use this one. Just cut the cracked part off. See, and it's best to kind of gauge how long it's going to be by how much it's going to bend, you know, because they are bendy. But if you cut them the right size, they're not going to be too like floppy, if that makes sense. So again, got your about 5 inches worth, cut it down the middle, real easy cut. There you go. Cut an angle to get your point. There you go. Have you an easy recycled plant marker. Of course, that just, you stick that down in there. And I found that, I mean, I'm going to cut some up and actually keep on hand. But I was so excited when I saw the guy do that. And it's so simple. This is something the kids could help you with too. I mean, safety scissors will cut these. That's what I was going to use, but they sometimes hurt my hand. See? Like I said, depending on the scissors, you could cut multiples. So yeah, just like that. I've got like 10 or 6, 7, 8. Right. If I cut this one, I'd have 10. All right, 10 plant markers for free. I mean, what are you going to do with those blinds anyways? You're going to throw them away. They are going to go in the trash. But now, get you a jar or a baggie or something, put these in. That way you don't have a big thing of, you know, a big set of blinds laying around. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to put mine in a jar, I believe. Alright, so that's how you make simple, free plant markers. Tell me what y'all think. If you guys use these, what kind of marker you're going to use that would be better, waterproof. Don't use a pen. I tried one of these flare pens that I had because I like the finer point, but my little regular Sharpie worked anyways. But the pens do not work. They'll wipe right off, which I figured they would. I just wanted to give it a try. But I've used Sharpie, and it looked like they had faded a little bit in my greenhouse, which I made them up like a week ago, and they've been out there since. So between water and the sun, they might fade, but I think they'll be on there long enough for me to be able to get them in a gray. When I was watching the guy, he used the full thing. Again, you can just cut an angle here. I mean, that's not much different than what you'd get at the store, okay? But again, might be a little flimsy, but, you know, that would go in the ground, possibly. All right, so there it is, guys. That's about all I have today. Not a very exciting day. We're just kind of doing the day-to-day stuff right now. Feeding chickens, chicks, ducks, watering seeds. We still need to get up on the hill to get our garden tilled and all that. But yeah, that's about it for today. I'm going to actually work on a cast iron video. Since we got our cast iron wall up, we've got several pieces of cast iron that need cleaned up and seasoned. So I think I'm going to make a cast iron video to post also, if you guys want to keep an eye out for that. Our giveaway on Instagram ended, and the winner has been announced. We hit 1,000 followers on our Instagram, and that's pretty exciting. For I mean, little background, we just started our Instagram it was during COVID, and it was just kind of a fun thing to pass the time. I enjoy taking pictures and all that, so it was never something that was gonna be like, oh man, how many followers can we get? But it's definitely been fun, meeting new people from all over the world. We've got, I think I looked, and we have followers in Brazil, Australia. It's crazy, and it's so much fun seeing all those other accounts and seeing how the other people in different areas garden or take care of their animals, or the different types of animals that they can keep in their area. So it's been fun. So we're really excited and really thankful for all of our followers on Instagram, and hope that they will follow us over here on YouTube. I never really started the YouTube thing to get followers, but it would be nice if you guys follow us over on YouTube. Subscribe, and I'm going to, like I've said it several times now, but I'm going to try to be more consistent with videos. Hopefully get everybody else involved. I know you probably don't want to keep seeing me all the time, and I don't. I hate seeing myself on camera or listening to myself on camera, but I'm going to try to get Mr. Charm involved, which is the stinker. When he went to pick up my chicks the other day from the post office, he videoed it like I asked him to, and he didn't send me the video, so I didn't think he videoed it. So I'm going to get him on the videos, because he is an excellent chef, and it's so much so that I really think that he would be able to start his own restaurant or like a food truck or something. He's awesome. There's my little toot toot for my husband. But also, Bub is wanting to start a little worm farm business, so he's going to be doing a video about that. He's getting ready to be on spring break, so that video is going to be coming up soon. If there's any advice you guys have about that, we would greatly appreciate it. We've been doing some reading, mostly me. I've been doing some reading for him. But he's excited to, he's always loved he's typical boy, bugs and worms and all that dirt. So he's excited. I think we might have finally found something for him to get involved in. So we're going to have that video coming up next week, hopefully. So if you guys don't care, subscribe and turn on the notifications. That way you know when we post a new video. Make sure you're commenting. I always try to respond to comments. I love when you guys interact. I guess it's the teacher in me that loves the interaction. But yeah, if you guys don't care, we'd really appreciate it. And go over on our Instagram, Almost Southern Charm, and follow us there also. Alright, so hopefully we'll have that next video up soon. We'll have cast iron and worm farming on the next videos sometime. And we will see you all then.